Often.
I do.
I think we should change the name of this to Blue Sundays.
Very good. I'm making a right tit of this. It's a quiet one tonight. Always the same, innit? It starts off everyone wants in and then everyone's gone by race 4. Just the hardcore left.
Imagine Kaz's once again 40 miles away from his PS.
He is, yeah.
Oh yes, I wouldn't put Kazza in that bracket. He's normally a stayer in anything.
So we're telling Kazza now you're fucking bab out now. I think after Snugsy's error in the first race of the first round, he gave up immediately.
Yeah.
Could happen to anyone, you know, driving into the pit wall.
It's just sandbagging.
So innocent.
So funny.
It's sandbagging the whole season now.
Yeah.
Someone needs to tell him this isn't TEC, there aren't tiers to drop down to.
The track's a bit to your right.
Never drive it this way round. It's really hard.
Switch in 3, 2.
There's a reason I chose it.
I don't know, I like a challenge.
Especially for the one, mate, because we've got free choice. I do like to pick ones that we don't normally get to.
Well, yeah, that's it.
See, I scared everyone off last week.
Well, we'll get going in a minute, I think, if everyone's ready.
I think Flip was saying he was running to the shop.
Okie doke.
15-20 minutes.
And Ishmael said he was going to try and show up tonight, didn't he? But he said he was going to be
5 to, yeah.
here.
5 to 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait then, it's fine.
Well, he said 5 to 11, but he's 2 hours ahead of us, so...
Right.
It's time to smoke, so.
I was just thinking that myself, actually.
I just looked at the clock and I saw 28, and that means, yeah, they're definitely.
I've definitely done enough practice now. I mean, I've only crashed in 3 or 4 times a lap, so that'll do.
I think I have a pace and a rhythm, so look that. I'm starting from the back anyway, so.
Oh yeah, you are. You naughty boy.
Yes. I am very bold boy. I ran a penalty for 5 laps.
Ah.
Yes.
So yeah, we've made him a scapegoat.
Yep.
Filthmonger.
They have made an example.
Back of the
And
grid
I am
both
the
races.
example. Yeah, and a 15-second for both races.
And a 15-second. And a drive-through.
Fuck off.
And you have to reverse round.
And you'll still fucking beat me. Oh, good, Adam.
The second race won't be too bad because at least I'll be starting with the last few.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I could do that every time.
You're right there, Mr. Blue.
No.
Wow, I just got a 4-second penalty. How did I manage that?
Yeah, I got one. Got through the fast races.
I think it's giving you my penalty, Spiky. Because every time I've done that, I've had a 2-second penalty and I didn't get one this time.
It was on the way up the hill to the S's.
Alright. I got one for going through the races a bit sneaky. Short finish.
I've only got 0.5 second penalty so far.
Do you brake for that corner, Adam?
No brakes ever.
No brakes ever, right?
Yep.
Which
Flat
corner?
out.
That one that we just went round.
The last corner?
Yeah.
I arrive at 30 miles an hour too fast if I don't, so yeah.
Right.
I drop at the third to get it to turn in around the corner and then back up to fourth when you're apexing.
See, wasn't a stupid question.
But you can take it either way. You can take it in fourth.
Well, I just don't like...
It depends. If you overbrake, if you take too much speed into it, drop at the third, get up to the high side of the corner and try get a slingshot out of it. But
Yeah, but I don't like using the engine like that, because I mean in real life you'd blow it up after 2 laps. So.
yeah, but this is Gran Turismo and just rag the shit of it.
I know.
And that's, yeah, it's one mate. I should be ragging the fucking wringing its neck. You better not scratch that paint job now, Spiky.
We'll try not to.
Same, I think I scratched the back of it already.
I don't mind getting a bit of loose paintwork over it. There's a T-bone in my tall wall.
Yeah, just good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, Archie.
Good evening, Archie.
Is it basketball tonight? Is that what he does?
Possibly, I'm not sure.
Or ping pong?
Whiff whack.
We saw the table and saw an opportunity to play whiff
Okay, so just waiting for Ishmael then.
Yeah.
Good luck to all in the race. Thank you, Arch.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Archie.
Oops. Scared the crap out of the marshal stood in his little box.
Fucking walls. I did put
I'm
him in some.
genuinely worried that everyone has gone, for fuck's sake, he's going to commentate again, isn't he?
Oh,
No, no. Not everything's about you, Adam.
It's the highlight of the race last week.
Yeah?
I don't think everything's about me, I just think that anything negative is probably about me because I hate myself. there's a distinct difference.
Well, I'm surprised you showed up then, if you hate yourself.
Well, I have to hate myself whether I'm doing this or not. That said, yes, there is a lot of me when I'm commentating. I don't always like it.
No, I know what you mean, but it's not, I'm pretty sure, that's why it's so quiet. That's not why it's so quiet. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I love you. You're funny.
Evening, Blue.
I wouldn't blame you.
Still got time to nip out as well.
Jesus. Is that wise?
Always.
I'm not as thick as you sound I am.
Eli?
I concur.
To what?
Can't be as bad as Maggiore the other week.
Major.
Do you remember that race?
Was I there?
Do you remember-
No, I don't think I do.
Remember that? Well, you were racing, but
You might as well not have been there.
It was your first night back on the ship.
Oh, no, I have no memory of that whatsoever.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Might have to go and watch the stream.
I mean, even just scroll back up the picture chat and see what I posted.
Oh, yeah, no, I do remember that picture, yeah.
I
Right.
think that was a fairly accurate representation of your evening.
Is Deering there?
Yes.
Could you do me a favour? Would you tick out?
Yes, so you don't start.
No, it's just my
You're
PlayStation's
stuck on-
glitched. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Tap.
Spooky shit.
Right. I'm loud on smoking. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Come back.
Oh, god damn it. 6/10 up, we get half a second penalty coming out the bottom of the slalom. Which takes about a second and a half to burn off.
Nice drift there, Jack.
This is fictional, isn't it? This track.
Yes. Yeah.
This is a good track. It'd be a good test track, wouldn't it?
It is generally what I use for trying out new cars. I generally use the full forward layout with both circuits.
Yeah.
I wonder if GT7 they're going to bring back that old test circuit with all the different elements in it, the sweeper curves and the little square curves.
Oh, the complex maze.
Yeah.
It's not in GT7.
Complex string, wasn't it? Was this string as well?
Complex string, yes.
That's it.
Yeah, no. It's not in launch.
No long to wait now though. 8 weeks or something. 9 weeks. 9 weeks.
That's
Yeah,
not-
it's pretty close, isn't it?
A month and a couple of days.
the
Oh,
shortest.
it's not that long, is it? Aye. It's no 8 weeks, it's only...
4th of March,
Right.
isn't it?
Aye.
So
5
I
weeks.
booked the morning off work.
Aye. I booked myself. I'm going to book the day off for myself.
What day is the 4th of March?
Friday. Which is handy because I only work half day on a Friday anyway. So I only had to use half a day's annual leave.
If the update will be done by then, I bet you have to do an update as soon as you turn it on for 12 hours.
More than likely. Depends if they do it, like, whether it goes live at midnight, or whether it'll be something stupid like 3 in the morning.
Did I see they've got like army jeep, like Willie's jeeps in there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good one to make. Whoa, bollocks! All over the place trying to read YouTube. Sorry for not come on to the race. Still sore from wheelchair basketball. Oh, it's alright, Arch. Don't worry about it, man. Rest up.
Did you see the latest advert for it? It was hinting at special stage Route 5.
Which is
No, it's
that?
Apricot Hill.
Is it?
Ooh, I liked Apricot Hill.
Yeah, I do like that track.
And was it Autumn Ring? I might be getting them two mixed up, actually.
Well, I couldn't tell you.
No, neither could I.
It's Apricot Hill that was being teased in the trailer, but I don't know which one
Yeah.
you're thinking of.
The TV trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but which one am I thinking of? That's what I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Ask away.
How common is shed salad out in Bahrain and places you used to live?
Not very much in Bahrain.
No.
No.
Likely to get your hands chopped off for having it there, right?
Yeah. I don't. In fact, I don't ever remember seeing it in Bahrain. So no, I wasn't introduced to it till I was later on, in my 20s. Malaysia, that was the place. Borneo, there's just fucking fields of it.
Born again shed dweller.
That's not how you do that, CJ.
Another corner cut.
Well, apparently it is.
That's
Oh
a
no,
crazy
got a
line.
penalty
No.
for it. Bastard.
Cheap cunt.
Go on, please!
No Craigie lines allowed.
Craigie lines.
Aye, you've got to test the limits.
You have. I'm working, trying to work out how fucking Deering's nearly 3 seconds ahead of me. He must be cheating
Aye,
somehow.
he's using the Deering line.
I need to know where this Deering line is. Tried to find it.
It's not there anyway.
Well, I followed him and I still couldn't find it. Somebody go and check his settings.
Yeah.
Not done a Kaz, has it? Sneaked in and up the power settings.
You shouldn't be able to. No, you can't.
We just have to be forced to admit that he's just good.
Yeah, but 3 seconds, I mean, that seems ridiculous.
He's quick though.
Yeah, but 3 seconds, that seems ridiculous.
Yeah. Good point, well made.
I think I might actually just drive on controller. I really can't be arsed.
I don't know how you can go backwards after having I couldn't touch a controller driving after having a wheel.
Oh, I didn't say I'd be any good, I just said I was going to be lazy.
Oh no, but even so, it's so alien to touch, use a controller after having a wheel.
Yeah.
I can generally swap backwards and forwards. I think I'd played on controller for so long that it's just in the muscle memory.
Yes, same here, yeah.
I found it really difficult. When I tried it earlier in the week.
I find it easy enough. The problem I have is that the one decent DS4 I've got has a bit of a weird thing with the stick, so it occasionally decides it doesn't want to turn anymore. But I don't know, can't bother tonight.
Well, before I got my wheel, I was using controller on motion, so it was like steering wheel. I weren't using analog.
Yeah, that's what I always used.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That
man.
sounds difficult.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no, I always
Oh,
use it on motion. It's so
I
much
did, yeah.
easier.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
On the old PS4 remotes, I'd even got a little fake wheel that you could clip it into.
A wheel, right. Right then.
Just a little dummy wheel.
I had that for Mario Kart on the Wii.
Yeah, similar thing.
Oh, I got my first 4-second pen.
But because my rig lives in the cupboard at the bottom of the stairs, if I'm just doing a cheeky half-hour practice, like before work or something, I just get the controller. I only ever get the rig out for actual race night. Unfortunately, don't have the space to have it permanently set up.
I thought I'd have to spend a lot of time moving everything around.
You get
And then
triple rigs now.
Sorry, what was that?
You get collapsible rigs now. You seen them?
Yeah, this
Fold
one's
up
the...
thing.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Yeah.
The GT Omega Apex.
Aye.
yeah,
The fold-away one.
I thought I'd have to rejig my room like every time I wanted to get on the wheel at first, and then
Yeah.
mysteriously half the stuff in my flat moved away, and now it's easy.
There's upsides to everything. Intentional or not.
Oh.
Because my setup's in the living room, having the GT Omega frame is so much better considering the fact that the TV's on the wall above the fireplace. And before I got this rig, I used to have the Playseat Challenge and the old T150 wheel and the Playseat Challenge deck chair that's flat to the floor. I used to get neck strain staring up at the ceiling trying to see the telly.
I hate that. I've just gone quicker on the fucking controller. The one lap where it decides it's not going to understeer at any point, and I'm immediately quicker than I am on the wheel. That's good.
Go back to the wheel.
Self-esteem's at an all-time high.
I'm not saying that the controller's slower, like, you get used to it and you got good on it, like.
That section me and Blue have just come through is a real bastard.
I'm really starting to like it.
Which section's that?
It's the little fiddly
Chicane.
chicane at the bottom of the hill.
The dip.
Yeah.
That is awkward. Yay, Ishmael.
Ah, cool. We'll give him a couple of laps.
Usually charitable.
Oh, go for a smoke then. We've got 2 minutes.
Just as a test then for a minute, let's go out control for a sec. You watch me set another bloody faster lap as well.
Ooh, that's wide, bees.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
How's it going?
I'd like to say that was showboating, but it weren't.
I could tell by the noise.
Are you making it the top 3 start at the back of the night because of Deeran's penalty, so there's 4 at the back, or?
Say again.
Say that?
Would you make how many's going to start at the back? Because it's
for race
so
2.
little in the room. There's only 10.
Oh, for race
10
2.
here. Aye.
Oh, I see.
Is it going to be 3 or because of Deering's penalty, which makes it up to the 4?
I'll be back there anyway.
How many have we got in the room?
We've got 10, have we?
Yeah.
So yeah, 3.
Top 3 in the first race.
Yeah.
Then.
Did anyone actually announce that this was open, like in any of the chats?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy.
There you go.
He won't be racing, I bet. He'll just call us knobheads and then go away again. So what are we saying? 3 or 4?
Well, it's up to you.
4.
4? I reckon 4.
Yeah, I'd say 4.
Well, remember that in theory, if I were to be in the top 4, I wouldn't be racing, so... One less faster person to penalise.
Fuck it, 5 then. Let's just put half the field there.
Yeah.
I was actually alluding to go the other way, but okay.
Well, Deering's there anyway. You're probably not going to race. And then some other things. And that made me think 5.
I was saying that for the purposes
Cross
of
that
thinking
bridge when we come to it.
But yeah, fair enough. Oh, flip.
Let's find out if Happy's staying with us for the evening, or...
He's typing. It's a long one.
You watch him just come back and say, nah.
Shall I just kick him? Unless yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, everyone knows that GT Sport lobbies really surge after an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Jesus, Flipper!
Maybe we should let randoms just come and do this one make stuff.
I think we tried that unsuccessfully before, haven't we?
Also, can you imagine trying to explain the race 2 start to them?
Oh god.
Yeah,
forbid.
don't do it.
I think we'll leave fun lobbies for that.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's just a ridiculous thought.
Isn't
God bless
12
your
laps
honesty.
a couple too many?
It's only 11.
Isn't 11 laps one too many?
How many laps do you want, Adam? Because I can't work it out.
11 laps gives you about 20 minutes.
Yeah, that
Yep.
should be fine.
11 laps.
Yeah.
Just felt too obvious not to say it.
It was very nice. My wheel might dick on, though.
Dick on what?
I don't want your dick on my wheel.
Yeah, keep your dick away from me, whale.
Whale?
It's the Black Country version.
Sounds Welsh. My wheel might dick on, though. Disconnect.
Oh, now I see.
I knew what that meant, but...
I did as well. But it should have put discom,
Honest governor.
at least. And then we would have been saying, Disco N, what's that?
I mean, DC would have done, but you never mind.
I'm a bit worried about my wheel with dirt as well.
Come on then, have
Get
it.
violent.
That's another one I've generally done on the controller.
I think I did a single stage on the controller the other day, and I was like, this feels so much easier. I'm so much less stressed.
Plus, my GT Sport settings do not transfer over to.
Yeah,
to
it's all just, you can't change it, Happy. It's all set right. I hope.
You hope.
Wait
Apart
a
from
minute.
Darren's.
We have to check again.
4, 22, 60 and 35, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't change it. Right. We're away then.
Alright, good luck everybody.
Modicum of
Yep,
luck,
good luck
everybody.
everyone.
I feel like I'm going to come last in this qualifying.
Yeah.
Get
Let's hope so.
get it, because he's a cheater.
Yeah.
Anytime today.
I'm still going to drive around. I won't complete a lap, but I'm going to drive around.
I must be coming out of there in the wrong gear, I think.
What gear are you coming out of? And
The wrong one. Fourth.
Oh god,
Yes. Wrong.
you need to be in third.
Third.
it's definitely a wrong one.
Or in Darren's case, rocket gear.
Oh, I forgot I had the washing on. I'm glad the washing machine disappeared.
It's a long out like that. Eh?
Oh. Bollocks.
Sorry, Spiky.
No, that's all good. Go on, you take that.
Happy is not having a good time.
I don't think I'm even going to get a lap in here.
You've got at least one more.
Have I, though?
Yeah, you know, it's going to take 2 minutes to do the next 1 minute and 20.
You'd like to think.
Yeah, I was going to say. Loving the optimism.
Well, if there's one thing I'm renowned for, it's my supreme lack of pessimism and depression.
Apparently to say that was a very scruffy first part of the lap, but then I was half a second up, so I should wind my neck in and carry on. Throw it all the way at this again.
Oh, fucker. That's your fault, Adam.
What did I do wrong?
I followed you.
Yeah, I managed to do it a lot with
Yeah, well, I'm not as good as driving as you are, so it's your fault anyway, whichever way you look at it.
That's the main takeaway here.
Let's not get bogged down in all the details.
I forgot that I was on the controller there. I was like, wait, why does this not feel normal? And I realised it's on the controller.
Happy bolted out the back.
Oh well, at least I'm not last.
Do what?
I got just.
Oh.
I got it wrong there. 2 minutes off the pace.
Good luck, everyone.
Yes,
Bye.
good luck, gents.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Good evening, Ishmael.
Good evening, Ishmael.
Evening, guys. Good evening,
Evening, Ishmael. What's up?
So,
Good to be on the mic for one, mate, Ishmael. This isn't serious at all.
Come on then, move, you fucking barge.
I am.
I think I nearly stalled it.
So don't hit the choke out, you'll flood the engine.
Right, I reckon Deering will be past me by the end of the lap.
That's been a bit optimistic.
Oh, squeeze. Oh, you've got a massive scratch on the back of that car now.
Oh, Jesus.
This way?
What's that divine intervention?
I nearly went exit stage right. Back of my car was going in a completely different direction to the front.
All right, okay.
Very entertaining.
Still in front of you.
It's always fun when it's not
Only
happening.
just. Oh, where's the track going?
glitches. Never gets solved, that does it?
App is having connection issues. How's it go again?
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Oscar.
You said that for the end of the lap, don't you?
Oh, flip, we've got Jar. Always fun to battle with Jar.
2-second penalty.
I know, I saw. I was hoping it'd bring us in.
App is at a moment.
Oh, I'm having a moment. I've done it again. Oh, bollocks.
Do it again.
Oh. Hello, dearie.
Sorry, B.
Now you're alright, mate. Carry on.
Okay, then I'll keep on with you. God.
Got a right little train going from 4th to 7th.
That was the best place for penalty burning.
Yeah. Plenty of gap behind us for me to do it, so.
Nice.
On your inside, mate.
Yep, go on, go on, go on. Okay, let's go together.
Let's see how quickly Deering can bring this 5-second gap down. Probably very. Considering he was, what, 3 seconds a lap quicker than us.
I'm inside.
Yeah, I've seen you.
You go on, you go on.
Fuck. First penalty.
Don't forget to burn it off now.
Oh, do you have to do that?
Just as a tasty mouth, I thought.
No. Lost it.
Oh.
Car park there, sir.
Unfortunately, sorry man.
Yeah. No, it's not your fault, mate. Just got onto grass, didn't I?
No, I'm sorry for you.
Sorry for your loss.
I'm too nice for this for you, I know.
You're doing well, bees. Unlucky. Get back into it, man.
I'm trying.
Oh, Jesus.
4 seconds later, then. Oh.
Quite a scratch. Ain't work at the back there, have we? Oh, sorry, CJ. Squeezed.
There's a drunk man in a Guinness car after arriving.
The beer delivery's on its way.
Gosh, right. I can do things like reply to text messages while I'm driving the controller.
Oh, David's got to run.
What's a run? Fucking hell, man. Turbo in that thing. Fuck's sake. No fucking speed tonight or something.
Bit of rocket up that.
Liquid courage.
Looks like Jay Leno's jet car.
Fucking 3.5 second penalty.
Here's a question. Does Happy even know about race 2 starts?
Probably not.
Possibly not.
He's listening
still in
now.
the chat?
Oh no, he's not.
Well, if he can hear us, we'll keep it a secret. We've done any undue tactics, have we?
True.
Come on, bees, let's get Oscar.
I'm trying.
Oh, David, I followed you there.
I was trying to see was there any space. I had way over speed and Happy.
Oscar got a proper run on me then.
These downhill lessons are so much fun.
that happy? 3.5 second penalty?
I bet he won't serve the fucker either, you know what he's like.
It'll be another season before he does another race anyway.
Yeah.
Shocker on the lap.
On your inside, mate. I don't know how we went round there, through there, TJ, side by side. Without touching.
I left you no space.
You did. Great driving, mate, great driving.
It was the same for the last corner or not, that you got me on. Well, fuck that up.
Don't know about your front tyres, but mine are shot.
Front left's dodgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my front's not faring overly well. Oh, Jesus, that'll be a penalty.
On your side.
Yeah, I've seen you, mate.
No pressure, Spiky, but we're catching you.
Oh, excuse me.
Had a shocking couple of laps and then had a penalty to burn off.
Well,
Better out than in.
You don't come in. Oh. I had one more lap, I think. It's not going to happen.
Unless I completely balls up the chicane.
Oh, you'll see the white in my eyes now. Oh, somebody's got a pen.
Happy. He's just burnt it off.
Congratulations. Oh, I have it.
I needed another lap to get you. Well done, Adam. Nice smile. Dear him.
Well done, guys.
Well done.
Yeah, done it.
You got an extra turbo in that thing, dear. You fucking have, man, I tell you.
Speed
Well
came
done,
over
guys.
the top of that
That
hill.
was unbelievable drive you got at that corner.
Just lined it up perfect, got way out to the outside behind you, and just fucking nailed it.
Yay, finished.
I think it's got 5
It
gears.
was like you were in jail in a nose jet car.
Yeah.
Hey up, Kazza. Kazza's on stream.
Custom gearbox.
Hello, Tessa.
Good evening, Mr. Kaz.
Good evening,
Evening,
tall
Kazza.
ginger Welshman.
Right, let's just save these.
Abby is now in chat, so you can tell him that. Starting procedure.
Post these results.
Close race there, Blue. Thank you, Kazia. Yes, I nearly closed it down to within 17 seconds of the back.
Thanks for turning up.
I was just going for pole second race. That was my strat all along.
So, Happy. Procedure for race 2, if you can hear us. Still last 6 hold. Top 5 hold. So last. So yeah,
Let's
top
go
5.
backwards.
We 15
15
seconds.
seconds.
Right?
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Oh no.
Where are you, Kaz? Are you halfway up a mountain somewhere with a broken leg?
No, it's just where he lives now.
And the first people he thought to call, get in contact with, would be us.
And the first thing he thought to say was, close race there, Blue.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
could you send help?
Can you send a helicopter? Right.
How
are we
much
all-
blood loss is too much blood loss?
Don't forget to put me at the back, Blue.
8 things.
Oh god. I'll
Okay,
have
there's
to-
one round left after this.
I'll have to set it manually then, won't I? Unless
You will.
if you jump out there and then come back in, will it not put you at the back automatically? Or will it put you at the
No,
front?
it will put me in the front.
Oh, well, we don't want that.
I don't mind.
So, can anyone...
Yeah, I'm appalled.
No.
Oh, sorry.
You bear with me once.
What's Kazza say? New house, poor Wi-Fi, so game has still not uploaded. Happy new house.
Would you like me to read out the race results to you?
I'd like you to read them backwards.
Yes, so it's yourself, Ja,
Yeah.
then Flip,
Flip, yep,
Bees,
yep,
TJ,
yep,
Spiky,
yep,
Oscar,
yep,
Happy,
yep,
then it'll be Ishmael,
and then you.
then me, if Adam is not partaking.
He's not, he's commentating.
Right.
He's not a spectator, he's a commentator.
Hey, boom!
I'm here
Just-
all week.
Try the Neil.
Just tell Deering to reverse. He got 50 seconds to get in position. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think Edwin is on mute.
Oh. Yeah. Well, at least I'll have some people off the line this time for a race, but...
Oh, we're starting, right. Surprise.
Look, everybody.
Did somebody surprise you there, Blue?
It took me, yeah, it came out of the blue. There was no warning, was there?
Came out the way.
Hey man, what to do?
Wait.
So we are live from Kyoto, the cultural epicenter of traditional Japan, of course the capital city of the Kyoto prefecture. This, though, could be the true crown jewel of the area, the Kyoto Driving Park in the foothills on the outskirts of the city. We are on pole position with Blue Ukulele as the race gets underway here at Kyoto. Decent start
Happy
from
just
Blue
popped off
Ukulele
anyway.
as the rest of the field, of course, have to wait for their 15 seconds. We'll see how the fast boys climb through the order. The 666 of July and up the inside at the third corner, though, muscling his way past Blue Ukulele. It's Scotsman versus
Go, Happy,
Shedsman
go.
as they run towards turn 2, and Bees is getting involved as well. Almost 3 wide as they run through turn 2, and it's Bees that comes out on top. Julian drops right to the back of the pack, at least the first segment of the field. Blue Ukulele in second place now behind Bees. CJ, though, launching it up the inside. He is through into second position. Lots of Scottish paint on the side of Blue Ukulele's Mercedes already, looking further back to the drivers who have been held, and it's Deering in 7th position in the number 7 car. He is leading the charge of those trying to chase the cars that were behind them, of course, in the first race with this unique reverse grid and split grid format. Spiky Brummy currently in 6th place, just behind July, and it's Deering from Ishmael, Happy Meal and Oscar in the second group of cars. It's Bees, however, that leads the way here at Kyoto Driving Park in the Pig. CJ in second place just behind him, and really making some good ground on this first lap by the looks of it. Could be an interesting clash of pace between those two. Flip Flop is in third place now ahead of July, and Spiky Brummy and Blue Ukulele has dropped down to 6th on this first lap. He's held every position in the top 6 in the first lap. Unfortunately, he's not done it perhaps in the order he would have liked to have done it in. Bees runs in the lead, though. Lots of understeer running through this long sweeping final right-hander, and he's overshot the corner somewhat there. Asked too much of the front tyres and the grip on the Mercedes, and he drops down to second place with a little bit of grass tracking. Did well to avoid the barriers, but he still loses the lead to CJ as they run towards the first corner for the second time. Flip-Flops there in third position, and a little bit late on the brakes, but gets the car stopped nicely. Julian in 4th position Spiky's in 5th, and already Blue Ukulele has been dropped by the rest of the field. Of the streaming options, I believe we only have views of Blue and Spiky. So you will either be watching this, if you're not in the race, through those two perspectives, and you can see with Spiky that he is hanging on to the back of Jelion for the time being. Let's see if he can maybe try and get himself into the podium positions before some of the quick drivers start filtering through. Deering and Ishmael there in 7th and 8th lead the charge of the Group 2 drivers, as it were. Happy Meal is there in 9th place, but he's already dropped almost 5 seconds to Ishmael. So Happy and Oscar quite a way off the Irish and Turkish drivers respectively. Ishmael going curb hopping, really quick line through that chicane at the bottom of the circuit, where the Yamagiwa circuit meets the shorter Miyabi version of the Kyoto driving park. Of course, there is a little known additional Kyoto driving park circuit, which is effectively just a square, almost a car park, that's in the game but cannot actually be accessed. Found about 2 or 3 years ago on Gran Turismo Reddit. We'll have to see whether maybe, just maybe, that makes an appearance in license tests or something of that nature come GT7. CJ there with a great line out of the final corner, really maximising his exit as he continues to lead way at the top of the timing screens for now. CJ has been very competitive in the big Mercedes at various points this year, and already leading on lap 3, and of course with some of GTFU's finest starting 15 seconds back at the beginning of this race. This could be a great opportunity for CJ. It's all getting very hairy in the battle for 3rd place as Flip Flop and Jelion are having, let's say, discussions over apexes and positions through turn 1. Flipper has come out on top for the time being, and just ahead of Spiky Brummy now is Jelion. So can Spiky do anything to find his way into 4th position? 3rd, 4th and 5th looking like a close battle at the moment. Blue Ukulele, meanwhile, is already within eyeshot for GTFU Deering, who is up to 7th place. The self-professed drunk Irishman has come with a little bit of extra fuel in his gut for today's race, no doubt provided by his primary sponsors at Guinness. And let's see if he can get his way past Blue Ukulele in the next couple of corners. Hops over the curbs. Decent line there from Blue. Little bit of grass tracking, but nice speed carried coming out of the chicane. But Deering has a little bit more drive up the hill, and it looks as if Deering has made that pass quite easily. Yes, he has. So Deering up to 6th position. Ishmael has dropped a couple of seconds back from Deering, about 2.5 seconds off of Deering at this stage. But we'll see just how far both of these drivers can get through the order, and we'll see whether Happy Meal and Oscar can find a little bit more pace. But at the moment, they are quite far away from the other 2 drivers that started in Pack 2. CJ and GTFU Bs, just about 3/4 of a second between them. However, saying that again, making great time coming out of the last corner was CJ, and it's all kicking off still in the battle for 3rd place. Could almost be 3 wide if Brummy gets a good run down the main straight. In fact, Flip had a really poor run out of the last corner by the looks of it. It's Jelion and Spiky Brummy side by side for 3rd place, and it's Spiky up the inside. Is it Spiky in 3rd place? Yes, it is. The flame and purple of that particular car is up into 3rd place. The livery has been gradually evolving across the season, and that car now up into 3rd place. We saw some very feisty driving from Spiky Brummy last time out at Maggiore, and we'll see if he has to get the elbows out again in the near future. Jelion braking late there, almost into the back of Spiky, just about managed to get the car stopped in time. Flip Flop still challenging there in 5th place as well. Meanwhile, Ishmael has moved up to 6th place, and it seems as though Deering has lost a lot of time there. A 1:57.040, 4-second penalty, I'm guessing that would have been. I heard penalty.
6 seconds. Or 5,
oh gosh,
6,
okay, that's a big pen for Deering, and he's going to have to do a lot of work now to recover this race. This could make things very interesting, because Deering has clearly had a lot of pace in this car, and you can see just how hard he's pushing on the grass there, coming out of the bottom end chicane. But now he's going to have to try and work very hard on these gradually wearing tyres to catch up to Ishmael and the top 5 ahead of them both. Blue Ukulele and Happy Meal sharing a little bit of real estate at the moment for 8th and 9th as well. Based on form, we'd expect Happy Meal through shortly. Happy has not made an appearance in the one makes for quite some time. This is his first race, I believe, in the big Mercedes this season, and he's not quite got the pace of some of the front runners, but was still in the top 5 for the previous race. Hence, he is starting 15 seconds behind and now just starting to pick his way through the order. Blue still holding strong though in 8th place for the time being. 2nd, 3rd and 4th have all stabilised somewhat there. It's fanned out quite significantly, and in fact CJ has also managed to just slightly build the advantage on B's as well. Blue Ukulele and Happy Meal both overshooting their braking massively into turn 1. Blue Ukulele a step too far onto the grass, loses the position, and now has Oscar for company. Blue Ukulele is maybe on the verge of dropping to the very back of the order here as they run into turn 2. The American driver trying to go all the way around the outside, and Blue wildly tail whipping, trying to find traction as he bounces over the curbs. Oscar still on the outside line. Every time they get to a left-hander, he seems to be right-hander, I should say. He seems to be on the left-hand side, and therefore, of course, on the outside line. Has not found a way past Blue yet, but it does feel like a matter of time. Let's check back in at the front of the order then, and it is CJ following B's still at the front of the order. Spiky Brummy is now a fairly comfortable 3rd place, 4 seconds clear of Flip, who's still fighting Jalion, and Ishmael is about to join the party in that battle for 4th place as well. So Ish making his way through the order in the miscellaneously Canadian-themed livery. The Turkish driver, of course, looking to make a move to pastures maple syrupy in the not-too-distant future. And at the moment, though, running in 6th position. And let's see how long it takes him to get involved with Jalion and Flip. 2 drivers who will not go down easy for anybody, Flip-Flop and Jalion. So this could be quite an interesting little battle developing between the 3 of them. Ishmael just within slipstream range now and will maybe close in a little on the main straight, but in fact I think Jalion, with the slip from Flip, has actually just slightly gapped Ishmael as they run down the straight, and Jalion missed his braking by a country mile there and has taken out Flip-Flop in the process. Big contact between the 2 of them. Ishmael gets through into 4th place. No harm, no foul, no involvement, thank you very much. And Jalion, unfortunately, has cost both him and Flip there. Did hold off to redress the position, make sure Flip rejoined the circuit ahead of him. But certainly a little bit of clumsy driving between the 2 of them there. Deering will soon be on the tail of Jalion, and he will have seen what's happened there. And he'll be hoping he can get through just as cleanly as Ishmael ultimately did. CJ is now 5 seconds clear near his makes no difference at the front of the order, and that also means that Spiky Brummy is on the verge of a 2nd place for the time being on lap 6 of 11. We're pretty much at the halfway point of the race now, about 5.5 laps in, and Bees runs it wide on the long sweeping right hand bend here just before the start of the final sector, and Bees just testing the limits of those tyres too much, asked a bit too much of that very quick wearing left front tyre, and ended up in the Armco barriers. Spiky Brummy ultimately finding it quite easy to get through into 2nd place. Question is, can he match the pace of CJ? And can he find enough pace to hold off Ishmael, who is rapidly approaching from 4th position? Ishmael, of course, the first of the drivers that has had to deal with the penalty, starting 15 seconds further back. Speaking of drivers who started 15 seconds further back, Deering is about to try and break into the top 6. He gets a good run out of the final corner, and it's side by side as they run down the main straight. So much more speed on corner exit for Deering, and he is through into 6th place. place, but Julian looks to the inside, not brave enough on the brakes this time at turn 1. However, meanwhile, Flip Flop ran it a bit deep in turn 1, still gets the car stopped in time and holds on to 5th place, but he now has Deering for company as they run through turns 2 and 3. A little bit of curb hopping, as you would expect at that section of the circuit, and being in 3rd gear, really revving it out, is what's giving Deering the traction and the time, and he makes it look easy jumping into 5th position there. Flip Flop really didn't have any answers for him on corner exit there. Deering up into 5th place, and he may well soon be a part of this battle for 2nd place as well that's going on between Spiky, Bees and Ishmael, although they've slightly fanned out since we looked at them about a lap ago. CJ still really has no friends out there at the front of the order. 4.7 seconds clear of the chasing pack is the Flying Scotsman. He has done well on these reverse grid races before. He's always being apologised to for the manner in which he's overtaken at times, but he gives it out as much as he takes it. For now, though, he doesn't have to worry about fighting on track at all. He just has to worry about keeping his nose and his significant, very large, giant German iron grille clean, so that he can get to the end of this race. As long as he doesn't make any significant errors, one would suspect that he has done enough here. However, there are X factors at play, including the charging Turkish driver Ishmael there in 4th position. And speaking of Ishmael, Bees is about to come under pressure from him. Ishmael well in the slipstream range as they run towards turn 1. Not close enough for a move, I don't think. But it may only be a matter of time, and all running wide won't help. In fact, no, Bees did a very good line through turn 1. Looked for the life of me like he'd braked a little bit too late, but he just about nailed that. Got the late apex turned in. Very slick driving there from Bees. In 3rd position, Ishmael, though, with a good run out of turns 2 and 3. Still not going to be close enough, I don't think, by the time they get to the next corner, saying that he is closing in quickly. We know that Ishmael is quick through the bottom end chicane that they approach next. However, that is definitely not a conventional overtaking place, so we'll have to see whether he can make it work as they run through that particular section. Do notice that we are a car down. Blue Ukulele has seemingly thrown in the towel. The rag quilt has been drawn from the pocket and thrown onto the table as Spiky Brummy bounces across the grass, coming out of the chicane at the Miyabi pit lane, effectively, and that has put him right into this battle between Bees and Ishmael. So suddenly we have a 3-car scrap for 2nd place. Ishmael looking to the inside, gets through into 3rd place, and Bees for the 2nd time ends up scraping the Armco, coming out of that long sweeper. Just didn't scrub off the speed he needed once he wasn't on the very apex of the bend, and Ishmael is up to 3rd position, and Spiky is his next target. Spiky Brummy in 2nd. I wondered if he'd be able to hold off Ishmael. Well, if he is able to, he's going to have to do it for an excess of 3 laps, and everyone knows surely that that is quite the task. Ishmael, a very quick driver indeed, one of the newer additions to GTFU racing, but has firmly made a mark for himself in the time that he's been a part of the competition. And Spiky there just taking the inside line into turn 1. Nice defensive driving. Ishmael as close as you like to the rear end, to the rear chrome of the big Mercedes. Ish trying to go around the outside. That's not going to work there. Was pushed up onto the curb. Spiky reaffirming that yes, it is not going to happen there. But will it happen at the next hairpin? Because Ishmael looks like he's got the inside line. He's got the nose just poking up the inside. And he has the move made. Spiky puts the power down a bit too boldly going through that corner, and it costs him just a little bit of traction. Ishmael through into 2nd place, and well, last time out he hunted myself down from 4 seconds to about 2 over the latter half of the race. With 2.5 laps to go, Ishmael's next target is 4.5 seconds ahead. Let's see if he can do that. Meanwhile, Bees in 4th position. They're having a bit of a wiggle in the exact same place where he had his crash in race 1, but held it a bit better that time. He stays in 4th place, but he will come under fire from Deering any moment now. Deering has made his way up into into 5th and is right on the back of Bees in the multicoloured, nearly Neapolitan livery that he is sporting on that car. Deering versus Bees as they run through these downhill S's. Such spectacular seat of the pants driving through this section, particularly once the tyres are wearing down, and very fine margins between perfection and penalty at that particular section of circuit. And Deering ghosting there. Is that because he has a penalty again? And I'm not getting a penalty on my screen, but
he had a penalty.
Okay, so half second had to be burned there. Burnt it in a very efficient manner, but just dropping out the slip there as they run down the main straight may be enough to cause him some problems. Looking back to the battle for 6th position though, Flip Flop and Happy are about to come to blows. The 21 car and the 77 car almost side by side into turn 1. Flip going extremely defensive into the first corner, and Happy, who was once an SS driver in Gran Turismo Sport when he had a little more time. He doesn't have as much time to commit to the game these days, but he is still handy on his day. And let's see if he can get past Flip Flop here. Flip takes the inside line as they approach the hairpin. Happy Meal trying to go around the outside, hasn't got it done just yet. As they continue to run almost side by side. Speaking of side by side, Bees and Deering, they were side by side going into the bottom end chicane, and Deering has come out on top. Took a little longer than maybe some would expect, given he had to burn off a penalty, but Deering found his way past Bees just under a lap later. Spiky Brummy has fallen off the back of Ishmael, and Ishmael is really pulling in CJ as they run through the S's for the penultimate time. The gap is down from 4.5 seconds to 1.6, and I think we have a grandstand finish on the cards here, as we had at Maggiore. A different cast of drivers here at Kyoto, but Ishmael and CJ are surely going to be right there together on track in the final lap. And look at the tenths of second just rolling off the gap between CJ and Ishmael through that final sector. It's 1.1 seconds as they run down the main straight for the final time. Just to update you, Happy Meal has got past Flipper, but we will focus on this battle for the lead in the final lap. CJ is going to have to put in a stellar final lap. We've seen the pace that Ishmael has from his run to second place in race 1, and we've seen it again here in race 2, starting 15 seconds back, of course, as part of the second element of the grid, and he's now within a tenth of the leader. What can CJ do about this? He's not quite allowed Ishmael back into slipstream range yet, but you suggest that it's only a matter of time. The gap is under a second. Looks like more speed through that hairpin for Ishmael on this lap 11 of 11 here at Kyoto Driving Park. The Yamagiwa layout run in reverse does change some of these corner profiles and make things interesting. Certainly everyone a little more used to running it in the forwards direction, but lots of good adaptation from these drivers to put in a stellar showing. However, CJ there runs it a bit wide. Has he managed to keep the car in a straight line? Just about, but Ishmael has the run and Ishmael has the lead. Contact between the two of them. CJ got a wheel on the grass on the outside coming out of the chicane. Just about held on to the tank slapper, but he has not held on to the lead. Ishmael is through into the lead of the race. Can CJ retaliate? He's going to have a great run through the S's. The last corner is not a conventional overtaking move, but we'll have to see whether it can be pulled off here. CJ really pushing through the final S's, arguably pushing a bit too hard. Let's hope he doesn't get a penalty out of that, but Ishmael holds on to the lead regardless, and there is a penalty for CJ. It's a big penalty, 3.5 seconds to his name. He may even lose the second position. Certainly Ishmael has no concerns now as he weaves across the line to take the win. Great driving from Ishmael. Who will get second? It's going to be Spiky Brummy. Spiky Brummy just about gets second place, and CJ from the top step to the bottom step of the podium in about 60 seconds. Such unfortunate luck for CJ there with the error and then the penalty in the last couple of sectors, and that drops him to third. Deering managed to get fourth position eventually in the Guinness Tato-backed Mercedes. GTFU, go on Bees, in a fifth position ahead of Happy Meal. Flip Flop takes seventh place. Oscar in eighth, and Jalion with really a shocker of a race, much like Blue Ukulele in race 1. He finishes about 16 seconds back from anyone else. Jalion, the last driver to finish the race, of course, Blue Ukulele dropping out of this second one, but the congratulations and the plaudits here in Kyoto in race number 2 have to go to Ishmael, our winner in that second race. He will come out of this one with the most points in the championship as well, with a second place followed by a first place, and I'm sure there will be celebrations in the Ishmael Truth household, although not too loud because it's already gone midnight there, and I understand the missus is very good with a rolling ping swing.
Well done.
Well done.
Very good. Very
Well done,
good.
man.
man.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nicely done.
Oh, brilliant. That was a cracking race. Cracking commentary.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Got distracted from the
That
drive and
was
listening to the commentary.
Yeah, it's hard to concentrate when he keeps on reminding you, always catching you. You know. Shut up! I was like,
You need to mute Adam second race if it distracts you.
That was brilliant.
That was great.
yeah,
I
good.
dropped out
Exciting
so
stuff.
that I could kind of stream the race from the commentary, you know, because I was only
I
sat at the
assume
back
that's
anyway.
what you'd done,
so,
yeah. I guessed.
yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
I
that's good fun.
started very carefully saying who I was looking at, because I assumed that's what you'd done.
Ah, I see. That's good. I enjoyed doing that. Actually.
Yeah.
There you go. TV director to come out of you yet, Blue.
Well, that's it.
Cracking job.
Putting that on
well,
TV.
That was good.
should do this for a living, man.
He does.
I do.
Yeah.
This is how Neil the cat is fed. Until his Instagram takes off.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I had a great time. Oh,
Yeah, that was really good. Right. Good night stream.
Okay, let's have a look at this.
That must be hard work.
What?
Must be hard work. Commentating.
which was
Oh, yes and no.
No, that's a talent now.
Yeah,
Really is.
naturally have it or you don't.
Aye, that's a talent. To keep going like that.
And just to talk complete shite when there's nothing happening. Just to.
Aye. It used to be worth listening to Blue struggle for words. It was funny.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah,
That was-
see. I know how difficult it is because I tried to do it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. It's good fun. Keeps me on my toes and my best behaviour.
Tames us no end.
Where the I'm trying to. This is the most. This is probably the most upper class thing I'm ever going to say. But I'm really struggling with the web design on this thing where I'm trying to source a wing mirror for Ferrari. Honestly, for people, so many people who like work in high-end cars and stuff have terrible websites.
They don't need
Really
good websites.
weird.
If you want a wing mirror for a Ferrari, you have to jump through their fucking hoops.
Peasant.
Or just ask someone in some of the classier bits of Liverpool.
Or just steal one from some of the classier bits of Liverpool.
Yeah.
Are there any classy bits in Liverpool?
Oh yes, man. There's some very salubrious
Oh.
areas.
Ooh, busting out the big ones.
What areas?
Yeah. Accessories and tools. Maybe it's under glass. Maybe it's under glass. But no one else can feel it for you.
What does that mean then? Jawline.
No, I ken what it means. He's a dick. That's all I've got to say.
Oh, I see, he's winding you up, is
Ah, he's a dick.
it? Is it some sports ball?
Some football thing. He's a fucking dick.
Said with feeling, CJ.
Do you want me to kick him, CJ?
Yeah, fucking working for that. Dick.
Don't put through that, will you? Just, tell it like you mean it.
It's been that long since I've kicked anyone, I can't remember how to do it.
Do it if you want to. I'll get kicked if it'll make you happy.
Cheers, guys. We shall
Right,
see you
man.
next week.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for
Yeah,
tonight.
guys, thanks very much.
Pleasure.
See you later. Bye.
See you later.
That's the reason.
See you later.
Have a good one. Deering, you about?
I am going to do Happy's rally. I have only 9 hours left to do it.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I'll do that first. If I die, I'll let you know.
Oh, that's it, I've remembered how to kick.
So I saw. Front windscreen, quarter panels, screen washer pumps.
Talk
None
dirty
of
to me.
this- None of this is what I'm after. Blades.
That seems like a suitable note to end the stream on.